My name's Aniyah Vines. I'm a junior. I'm attending the Howard University. I'm studying in political science and criminology. So I'm so excited to be here interviewing. I'm ready to just prepare and talk a little bit about the teaching that's happening July 14th. Super, super, super excited about that. Yeah. Activism work has been going on for a while now. So my first bigger scale walkout was 2018 gun violence awareness walkout at Northwest School of the Arts here in North Carolina, and I really, got into policing and just activism, and my passion started to grow after the passing of my cousin Delrawn Smalls by an off-duty officer, and that kind of was enhanced by the professor Dr. Muhammad at Howard University. So since then, I've been partnering with her, doing programs in the DC jail. I started a mentoring program, V.O.I.C.E, standing for Vision, Outspoken, Inspire, Create, and Evolve, and that was for a juvenile detention center in Charlotte, North Carolina for a little while for all men group between ages of about 12 to 17, 18. So that was a wonderful project that I've done. I just came from Atlanta. So during this climatic time that we're going in right now with the murder of George Floyd and everything that's going on in society, I knew that it was time to unify. And being that I have the unique stance of going to a HBCU, I said, okay, why not reach out to my HBCU colleagues and unite and become one? Because, I think this is a time to really unite and have that power of coming and using one voice. So I created the Live movement, and that's for, HBCUs and NAACP chapters to come together. So I currently serve as the Education Committee Chairwoman for the Howard University NAACP chapter, and I connected with students from Clark Atlanta, from Spelman, from Morehouse, from Claflin University, from BSU, of course, from Howard University, and a couple other universities. But we came together and we just, we came together and we saw that we must live for those who have died. And that's really the motto for the Live movement. As the next generation, we have to pay homage to those who came before us and make sure that that torch is lit and the future is bright, because the future is in our hands. So we led the Juneteenth March in Atlanta on Juneteenth, June 19th. And it was wonderful. It was a wonderful impact. There was a couple thousand that came out. And it really let me know, we do have power. Just because we're students, just because we're young, it doesn't mean that, we can't make change. If anybody's going to make change, it's going to be us, because we're the people who have the most drive, that has the most energy. We're going to be on the front lines. I feel like it's our personal responsibility, especially coming from HBCUs, to make sure, our ancestors didn't die, didn't fight, didn't sacrifice their lives in vain. So that was a wonderful experience. And right now I'm currently working to have an HBCU march in August. So we're shooting for August 29th, and we're trying to collaborate with HBCUs in and around the DMV area. So I have about 10 universities on my list right now. So we're trying to shoot for as many students to come together and unify and march on that day, and really just pay homage and charge the students with the question, what do we do next? So, we are marching, we are making our voices heard, but what are we going to be doing moving forward, And so the Live movement stands on two calls of action, which is education reform and criminal justice reform. And that's something that I think the students and our, Black and Brown communities need to be educated on. And, that's something that needs to be changed. So I'm just looking forward to that coming up. And of course, looking forward to the teach-in on the 14th. I was on a panel with Dr. Muhammad a couple days ago, maybe like a week or two ago. And she asked me, what is my Black girl magic? And I said, unifying and organizing. And when I was reached out to be a part of this teaching, I said, wow, like this just goes into play with what I really stand for, which is unifying. And, the first meeting that we had with individuals from Missouri, with, individuals from Minneapolis, individuals from Atlanta, and of course from DC. I'm seeing, wow, we're actually coming together and unifying, on a national scale, and having our voices heard and representing our universities. And that's, it goes side and side with the Live movement. It's universities coming together and making their voices heard. And it's not just, scholars that's doing it. And of course, students are scholars, but we're talking about, a variety of people, whether you're a professor. I have my brother from Morehouse is going to be participating in the teaching, and myself. So, it's seeing from different perspectives, changing the lens, and seeing, okay, it's not just people who are, getting paid to teach at these universities, but it's these people, students who are paying to learn, that are, going to be heard. And I think that's going to be relatable to all the audience, anybody that's watching. So I think it's a platform that is long overdue, that needs to be created, which is, universities uniting and coming together and teaching, our communities. If no one's going to do it, then it has to be us. To all that is listening, I urge you and charge you to, if you are aligned with Black Lives Matter, then come to this teaching. If you are supportive of Black Lives Matter, then come to this teaching. If you look down and you see that you have Black or brown skin, come to this teaching. And if you have been out there marching, or if you have been voting, or if you have been donating, if you have been supporting in any way you can, another way to support is to come to this teaching, because this is a way that you can not only learn, but also, spread knowledge by encouraging others to come. So just support your university. If your university isn't represented, come out and reach out to us. Let's schedule another teach-in. Let's have more universities come out and make that platform, because this is the beginning of something that's going to be greater than us eventually. And so I say, tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your uncle, tell your aunt, tell your cousins, come, come, come. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys and eventually meeting you guys in person. And after all this is going on in the world, once it's over, the pandemic and stuff, and once we can actually physically see each other, I can't wait to meet everyone in person and, say welcome family, long time no see. So can't wait to see everybody July 14th. Like I said, make sure you come. Anyone who wants to participate in the HBCU March, our flyer will be coming out soon. So we're shooting for August 29th. And if you would like to follow the movement's page on Instagram, it's _ the Live Movement. So that will be giving you updates on what we've done in the past and what we're going to be doing in the future. And of course, keep you up to date with political things going on right now, social things that's going on right now. So I say, _ the Live Movement, or if you want to follow my page personally, it's smiling emoji, because I am a smiling type of person. And so it's, just spell out smiling emoji. Literally, that's all it is. But yeah, can't wait to see you guys soon.